Aloha everybody and welcome to the extra video of Sonic Forces. There's a whole bunch of extra stuff that I still gotta show you guys. And that includes the extra stages that you unlock for getting all of the red rings. I still have 2 more levels left to play. I tried to get as many as I could during the main campaign, but as you guys know, there are some stages that you just need to play more than once in order to collect all the red rings in them. There's like Aqua Road, for example. It's a rookie stage. You start off in this river stream surrounded by motobugs, and you're going down the water. And there's like 2 pathways you can go. You can go the left pathway, which has a red ring, or you can go the right pathway, which also has a red ring. So what was I going to do? I could have recorded the stage twice and commentated over it twice, but I don't want to waste all you guys' time, you know. That's grammatically correct. I didn't want to waste any of your time, so I chose not to replay the stage, but just take it from me, the red ring was easy to collect, and any red rings I didn't collect in this playthrough, they're not that hard to find, so yeah. I'm on my master save file, so we're not going to be seeing all the avatar clothing pieces I unlock for completing these stages. I already got the S ranks, and I already have a record for this stuff. And it don't matter much. But I'm playing through these stages as Shadow, because there's something I didn't mention about the episode Shadow DLC, and that is, you can actually play through all of the modern Sonic stages as Shadow once you get that piece of DLC. So I can actually go through some previous stages as Shadow, if they don't have a cutscene attached to it. There's an asterisk to this, because like I can go through Network Terminal, the chemical plant stage, as Shadow because there's no real cutscene associated with it. However, the Death Egg stage, Egg Gate, does have a cutscene at the very end where Sonic hops onto a spaceship and he's dodging a whole bunch of turret lasers, and you know, he falls down the chute and all that stuff. And I guess because Shadow's model doesn't animate correctly with the cutscenes or whatever, that means you can't play as Shadow in Egg Gate. I can play as Shadow in this Death Egg stage, but not the traditional Egg Gate. So it's a little disappointing that, like, yes, technically you can play as Shadow in Sonic Forces, but only if he's not being devoured by a giant snake at the end of the level. You know? So it's like, almost. Still, this extra stage is awfully familiar. We got the orbs that shoot projectiles in every single direction. You just gotta have some patience. You just gotta know when to move and when not to. No big deal. We've seen this before in Sonic Colors. In fact, this kind of looks like Starlight Carnival a little bit, if you squint your eyes, you know? I'm not in the Death Egg, I'm in Starlight Carnival. And this is like Act 2 or Act 3, where that exact same orb that shoots energy balls in every single direction was in. So hey, I'm just reliving Sonic Colors. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. Either way, those were the extra stages. The Wispons I didn't use. This here is the Drill Wispon, being demonstrated by Lit the Aesthetic, a custom character that I have on my save file. She's awesome. And the Drill Wispon, like I said before, it is favored by speedrunners. Speedrunners love the Drill Wispon, because like you wind it up by pushing the trigger button like 3 times, and then you just go lunging so freaking forward, and like it actually keeps you kind of suspended in the air, so you can actually go over like bottomless pits and stuff when you do it. But it is still very risky, because you have very little control when you start launching anywhere. So, you know, play with it at your own discretion, and if you're a speedrunner, jump on that. For defeating the final boss of the game, we got the Void Wispon, and the Void Wispon shoots out a giant black hole, and it just sucks up all the enemies into it, and then they're gone, and that's about it. Like I said, I unlocked the Void Wispon when I defeated Eggman, when I defeated the Death Egg robot, such a lazy name, but yeah, just kills everything in a big radius. Even if you're like surrounded by robots, it will suck them all up pretty nicely too. There's a lot of extra stuff to do in this game. I collected all the red rings, but what I didn't do throughout the playthrough is collect all of the numbered rings, as well as the silver moon rings. So like, if you go back to stages having collected all of the 5 red rings, they now have numbered rings, and you have to grab the rings in the number order from 5 to 1, just like it was in Sonic Lost World, and then you don't get anything for it. But you can get a trophy if you collect all of these rings in every single stage, if you're trying to go for the Platinum Trophy like I did on my PlayStation 4. Otherwise, I don't think you even get, like, clothing accessories. I don't even remember there being, like, missions tied to the Silver Moon rings, numbered rings. I don't believe so. At least, that seems like something that I would know, but I don't believe that's the case. I think they're just there just for the sake of it, just so you could say, ha, I 100% completed this game, booyah! This game had other DLC, and that was the Supersonic DLC. Once you collect 50 rings, well, you can turn into Supersonic with the help of the Chaos Emeralds. Now, again, this DLC came out after the game's launch, and there was actually a little bit of a controversy involving this DLC at first, because originally it was going to be free, but then Sega was going to make people... They were going to make people pay $2 in order to access the Supersonic DLC, and of course people got really bothered by that, because it was like, $2 to play as Supersonic? A sort of cheat mode where you're invincible and nothing hurts you and you have infinite boost and stuff? Like, why? Why do I have to pay money to become Supersonic, a staple of the series that has been free for as long as we can remember? It was free in Sonic Lost World, it was free in Generations, it was free in Colors, although you had to earn it, you know? You always had to earn the ability to be Supersonic, but it was in the game. And since the Chaos Emeralds aren't part of the story, you know, having Supersonic be here and having you just get a piece of DLC in order to unlock that feature, kinda lame. It doesn't just apply to Modern Sonic, but it also applies to Classic Sonic, as you can see here. Again, you're invincible, you turn yellow, and you're a little bit faster, and your animations change a little bit too, but yeah, eventually Sega reversed that decision. It's no longer $2. It is completely free, so if you actually want to play Sonic Forces and you want Supersonic, that is free DLC for you. And I believe you're only allowed to use it after you've beaten the stage once, maybe, but I'm not sure. That might actually be wrong. Maybe you can just go through your first playthrough as Supersonic. I don't know. Maybe that's the case, but yeah, it just makes the game easier. It replaces the music with fist bump, and you can't, like, turn it on when you want. It's automatic. As soon as you grab 50 rings, it just automatically turns on, and you're Supersonic, and you have no say in that. So you can always just choose not to have Supersonic when you enter a stage, so it doesn't really matter. If you want to use it, go ahead. It's there, it's free. You can be Supersonic in Sonic Forces. So yeah. But, ladies and gentlemen, I have completed Sonic Forces. I did every single mission imaginable. I beat all the levels in the time limits they told me to. I got all the S ranks. I even got the top medals with every single species of character. You know, dog, bear, wolf, rabbit, bird. I did it all. I did it all! And if you think that took me a long time, not really. It took me about maybe a week or so when I first got the game, and then I immediately got the Platinum Trophy, so I don't think it was that hard to do, but that's just me. But yeah, folks, everyone has their own custom avatar. You can always compare leaderboard scores, how fast you go through the stage with everyone online, and you can actually see their avatar when you click on their profile, which is something I really, really enjoy, because then you get to see some cool customizations, some cool avatar designs, what everyone else looks like when they're playing through this game, what Wispons they're using when they go through this stage or whatever. It's pretty neat, pretty neat. So of course you have the leaderboards, you can compare it with strangers all over the world, as well as your personal real-life friends, assuming they also bought Sonic Forces, and everyone likes this game, so of course they did. Either way, I have the top spot compared to all of my friends. I made sure of that, because, you know, I have lots of issues. Lots and lots of issues. Anyway, folks, that's it for all the gameplay-related stuff. But for now, the rest of this video, the rest of this gigantic video, is just going to be avatar stuff. Yeah. I wanted to show off all the avatar clothing options that you get for 100%ing the game. Keep in mind, getting top medals, top rankings with every single species of rookie, you know, that also gets you clothing options. So you're watching everything. You're watching me get every single piece of clothing that I could, whether it's a sailor's captain's hat, Santa Claus's hat, Doom Guy's helmet from Doom, or a random Space Marine, whatever, pink Space Marine, white Space Marine, a gold crown to show how godly I am. There's lots of stuff. There's lots and lots of clothing options. So this is just going to be a chill part, and we're just going to run down this stuff. And then tomorrow I'll be uploading the Sonic... Yeah, there's a spring head. You can replace the avatar's head with a spring. And one of those weird totem pole faces that are in Green Hill Zone. At least I think it's one of the totem pole faces. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Now I'm Fox from Persona 5. Kyle Reese, maybe? I don't know. I'm a cowboy, but now I'm a rooster. Finally, people can create their favorite avatar. Suck the cock. Not my joke. That's not a dirty joke, I swear. Yeah, I'm Cloud Strife, hell yeah. And by the way, the Rookie does not have Supersonic DLC. You cannot become Super Form with the Rookie. So, if you just want to pretend, then change your skin color yellow, and then have the Cloud Strife hair poking out, and then it looks like you got like supersonic spikes, and then you're all beefed up, and then boom, you can pretend Clement the Great is a Super Saiyan. Booyah. Actually, it's funny that I mentioned Super Saiyans and stuff, because as we're going through the goggle gear, the sunglasses gear, look at these visors and stuff, I'm snorkeling. I'm watching a 3D movie. I'm in the 80s. Friggin' Saiyan Scouters. Vegeta. It's over 9,000, my friends. It's over 9,000. So you have Dragon Ball type Scouters in Sonic Forces as well. And I'm sure this is some kind of Sentai mask. I'm pretty sure that's a Sentai mask for sure. I just went to New Orleans. I'm an old lady. So these are Eggman sunglasses, and they just hang in front of your face. There's no handles. They just sort of hang in front of your face, and that's always distracting when you're like rewatching older cutscenes with your new avatar outfit or whatever. And then it's like, from the camera angles and stuff, you can clearly see that the Eggman glasses are just hanging in front of you, and it's like, come on, push him up against his eyeballs. Where your curly mustache at? Now I'm Scorpion from Mortal Kombat 2. Honk honk, I'm a clown. Just a lot of crazy outfit stuff here. A lot of crazy stuff. Now I'm going into the gloves department. I like Shadow's gloves because I always thought those were the best gloves in the whole entire series. And you know, honestly, I would have gone barehanded if that was an option in Sonic Forces, but it's not an option. Like, this is close. Did you see that with the John Cena wristbands? When you got, like, the wristbands, then they're not wearing gloves, and then you can see that they have just had a red, you know, blob. It's whatever your skin color is, right? So they don't have any of these fleshy parts, like Sonic's belly, for example. But, like, I don't want the wristbands. I don't want the spike bracelets. I just want barehanded, but unfortunately there is no barehanded option for Sonic Forces. And there are some, like, again, gold watch, gold, like, bracelet on the other side. Close. I don't want jewelry. It's close. It's getting there. But I just want completely barehanded, and that's not an option in this game. For a while, at the very beginning of this game, when I was going through it, I was actually using the II gloves, which make, like, the monkey hands, and I was pretending that those were, like, flesh-colored hands. Like, you know, Clement the Great's mouth is flesh-colored. There's no fur on his mouth or anything. So clearly, you know, his hands, they're shaven. They're clean-shaven. And his arms are still red or whatever. But, no, that just got weird after a while. Plus, I had to match up the skin color of my mouth with II's hands, and they didn't really match. See, those are the hands. I went through them really briefly, but it's just very odd. It's just very odd. But Can't go barehanded, so, you know, Shadow's gloves it is. Shadow has the best gloves for sure. Still, you got some nice sneaker designs. I wouldn't mind having some of these in real life. That'd be pretty cool, pretty awesome. Sonic characters are all about their cool shoes. I like how much 80s aesthetic there are, like cyberpunk stuff. There's the Crocs again. You got light blue, pink, yellow Crocs. Swimming flippers, because I guess a character would want to run around in swimming flippers. These are Dr. Eggman's boots, but they don't actually go up all the way. They don't actually go up, you know, the full way. So they're sort of like half mini Dr. Eggman boots. And it's very strange indeed. We got robot boots, we got more sneakers, Jester clothing, Santa's shoes. Yeah, there's the full, like, Santa Claus ensemble in this game. If you want to dress up like Santa Claus, it is absolutely possible in Sonic Forces. And who doesn't want to dress up like Santa Claus? Who doesn't? Who doesn't? There's spring shoes if you're trying to keep up the spring ensemble. And keep in mind, guys, I'm going to be showing this off later. Oh, wait, first, the soap shoes from Sonic Adventure 2! The soap shoes are in this game! Holy shit! Hell yeah! Good on them. Good on you, Sonic team, for including the soap shoes from Sonic Adventure 2. Very nice, very nice. There's still a lot of, like, clothing option stuff I would really like in this game from, like, other pieces of media. Like, I always thought it would have been cool if you could get, like, the Sonic OVA, like, Sonic's favorite clothes, like the pink backwards cap, the pink t-shirt, and all that stuff. That would have been awesome, but in this game, you can have Sonic shoes, you can have Tails shoes, you can have Knuckles shoes, Silver's shoes. Pretty much all the characters that you know of in this game. Shadow's shoes, Omega's shoes, Amy Rose's shoes. You can wear it all. You can wear whatever you want. Oh, and Sonic Boom shoes. Yeah, Sonic Boom is also a costume in Sonic Forces. So you have, like, the, you know, the scarf. You have the bandaged gloves. You have the bandaged shoes. If you want to look like Sonic Boom Sonic, that is also an option in Sonic Forces. I gotta take off my jacket if I'm gonna show off all of the bodysuit stuff, but that'll be later, I believe. So instead, let's just take a look at, you know, there's some scarves. Gold necklace, Amy Rose's dress. And you know what? I actually have to applaud Sonic Team for this as well. When you customize a character, it makes you a gender, right? It asks you, do you want to be male? Do you want to be female? Now, in some games, they would limit clothing options to your gender. Like, one thing I always found frustrating about Soul Calibur 4, for example, is that the female characters had so many clothing options to choose from, and the male characters had so much less compared to the women. And you were like, well, why can't we just share outfits? Why can't we just share certain pieces of equipment between the genders and stuff? And, you know, at least something really awesome and progressive about Sonic Forces is that whether you're a male, whether you're a female, you can wear dresses, you can wear pink frilly things, you can wear macho leather jackets, or, you know, gold chains, or whatever. There is no clothing piece that is restricted to a gender. Whether you're male, whether you're female, you can wear every single piece of clothing that you can unlock in this game. And you know what? I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good, especially when it's a video game aimed towards children. And sometimes they'd be very squicky about that kind of decision, because it's like, oh, well, this is, kids are going to be playing this, little children are going to be playing this, we can't have the boys wearing women's clothing, that'd be weird, we don't want to have them doing weird stuff, So, yeah, I gotta compliment that, Shadow's hair, his chest hair, is also in the game, so that's fantastic. Nice little mini skirt, punk skirt, if you will. Nice frilly dress. It's a lot of good stuff in here. Oh, this red dress coming up, it kind of reminds me of, like, Madonna, the human girl friend that Sonic was supposed to have in the original Sonic 1 before they scrapped that idea. At least I think it's supposed to look like her. It kind of reminds me of her. But it's all I have to go on is the concept art of, you know, this blonde girl in a red dress, so... Because that was a thing. Even before Sonic 06, they were thinking of giving Sonic a human girlfriend. It worked for Roger Rabbit, you know. Please! But, you know. The tuxedo's really nice, and if you guys know anything about my custom characters, I do like to put my custom characters into, like, suits and ties. Whether it's, like, a wrestling game, whether it's Saints Row, whether it's Fallout or whatever, you know, I always try to customize my characters to be in a suit and tie. And unfortunately, there's no business suit attire for the rookie, for the avatar. But there is some pretty snazzy stuff here, you know? I like that vest and shirt. I like the pirate gear. I like Luffy's outfit from One Piece. There it is. There's a lot of fun pieces of wardrobe in this game, if I do say so myself. But ultimately, I settled on the winter jacket kind of thing that you saw throughout the playthrough. But here's the bodysuit stuff. So this covers your entire body. It can also give the characters, like, tattoos, depending on what you're picking. Oh, look! Joker's second costume. When he's in the Velvet Room, you know. But sometimes you get, like, this full, like, camo bodysuit, and then you get stuff like this. Or stuff like that, where, you know, you add, like, all these flames and tattoo-type symbols all over his body, and sometimes it goes, like, over his face, and you have, like, these weird flame icons popping out of a character's face and stuff. Like this. So you can kind of have, like, these weird tribal-ish tattoo kind of stuff going on for the characters. There's a nice way to mix and match with the characters and really change up their outfits. Again, you would have to spend a lot of time customizing and figuring out what works for your characters to see what you could pull off, but there's a lot to experiment with, Oh boy, Sonic Team. What fetish are you trying to start here? What fetish are you trying to start here, Sonic Team? I'm just saying. I'm just saying here. It's very odd, very odd. AMC 3PO. Human-cyborg relations. Now I'm Seth Rollins. Burn it down! Then you got, like, your cheetah prince, your zebra prince. So if you want to pretend your character is actually a zebra or something, then you also have those kind of designs as well. Yes, yes, yes. There's lots of different things. You could be Lilac from Freedom Planet with the dragon scales. Let's turn him pink. Boom, it's Lilac. Boom. I'm in Freedom Planet too. I'm in Splatoon now. Good old Sega merchandise, Sega Mega Drive and all that kind of stuff. A lot of fun stuff in this game. And then you just got, like, generic t-shirts, bodysuits of Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Metal Sonic, and of course the greatest character, Dr. Eggman. The Eggman bodysuit goes all the way. It's not just, like, cut off at your thighs. It actually goes, like, all the way down, and it's just black pants. And when I put my winter jacket over it, I'm actually wearing a piece of Eggman merchandise. You see those black pants? Eggman bodysuit. That was an Eggman bodysuit with my black pants. But like I said, you can save a whole bunch of costumes in the closet. So I can look like Santa Claus here. I can look like Beat from Jet Set Radio. There's Sonic Boom Sonic. The Night of the Wind. Oh! Sonic and the Black Knight. Knights. You got Eye. You got Shadow. You got Springman. Not the Mega Man version of Springman. Not the ARMS version of Springman. Joker from Persona 5, of course. Amy Rose. You know, those are just some of the closet outfits that I've saved just so I could show them off. But when you beat the game, you can actually create multiple avatars. You don't just have the one that you built from the very beginning. So you're not locked in to just being a cat character. You can make Lit the Aesthetic, a wolf. Stares the Abyss. You know, whatever crazy characters you want to make up. You want to have a bird character, you want to have a bear character, you want to have multiple avatars for your girlfriend to play with when they're replaying Sonic Forces. You want to be the default rookies that's in the comics and all the trailers and stuff? You can do that because you can have multiple avatars in this game, and that's pretty awesome, pretty awesome. So yeah, folks, that's all I have to show about the avatar stuff. I am done with Sonic Forces. That's all I gotta show you guys. That's the game. But one thing people have been requesting, because I haven't shown it off yet, people have been asking me to show off the Aqua Road theme song when the rookie's going through those river streams. So here it is, the last rookie song for you guys to listen to. Stay tuned for Sonic Mania Plus. I'll see you guys then. Toodles.
Moonlight all around, shadows on the ground. Will there ever be an end? Forever running from this lunar sea. Moonlight coming down, gleaming through the clouds. Will I never see the end? Forever searching for my destiny. Battlefield illuminated. Where we'll be when it's over? Can you see? Moonlight all around, shadows on the ground. Will there ever be an end? Forever running from this lunar sea.